exactly text her because my computer it's set up, but it ain't set up. And I don't do social media on it anyway. It was just for work and just for work because I had it before I was in school. So I have a desktop, old school. That's the desk that everything is sitting on right now. And so I'm live now in both places. Crossing my fingers that she gets on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be a conversation that's happening. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Y'all see me looking to the side. It's because I'm reading. And then you can hear I'm still in the hood, people. I'm still in the friggin' hood. I'm gonna drink my coffee. You go hear. I love you too, boo boo. Oh, the phone. I love you too, cousin. That I didn't allow that. Oh, here we go. All right, we got La over here. All right.
I'm gonna. Why do you not? I'm trying to go in your podcast on the YouTube live. I can't. Like it says waiting for a host.
Okay, I'm live. I sent you
Another link.
yeah. So go to the other link. Go to the link that I said try again. I'm glad you got over here because I'm like, girl.
Um. Somebody want me to send them an invite. Okay, 1 minute. Yes. I'm working with two things. This is all new for me.
I know it's new for me too. I was explaining. My cousin was in here showing some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doodle.
Hey, cousin.
She's definitely seen me. She's been around a little bit during these trials and tribulations with the young man. So
I want to see where the new one you sent.
It's in your email. It says try again.
Let me go to my emails. Oh, okay, I see it.
So that one should bring you in because I'm already in. All right, all right. I see you. I see you. I got
You
to
see me, but I don't see you.
I had to add. It gives me like a little post. There you go. Ooh, we
Oh,
got
wait a
feedback.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's because I knew that was going to happen.
I didn't know that. So what do we do now?
Okay, I'm going to turn something down.
That's what I gotta do.
No, me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So it don't sound like that no more, right?
I think I still hear it because of mine. Mine's is
It's
both.
probably yours. You have to turn it down some. You have to turn one of your um
Down.
who's this?
Okay, better now.
Hi, how you doing?
It's us turning it down. Allowing.
Do you speak English? Okay, you gotta go.
I don't know why you brought everybody. Is this supposed to be us discussing? And if a mother
I
or
know, I
somebody.
don't know. I thought they wanted to join it and talk about the awareness of what's going on.
Oh no, I
But
don't. That's what's going on there. It looks like somebody laying down in their bed. You invited the wrong. You know how to get. And I don't think us turning down the devices is going to help with our people that's watching. I think they can still hear the feedback, even though we don't hear the feedback. Yeah, he still hears the
right.
feedback. I mean,
Um.
he could stay in if you like. I believe he does speak English.
So who's this?
You are bringing people in. I'm not touching anything.
Oh, I'm not bringing nobody in. I gotta take. I'm not actually bringing nobody in.
How are they coming into the box?
It must have been this gentleman here.
Okay, well, I don't know
Yeah,
if they
that's
can see
that.
the.
That's a damn mute. That's not opening his mouth. Like I asked him, did he speak English? He's not saying anything. Like what's going on?
Well, the topic, I don't know if everybody can see the topic. The topic is mothers talking about um, our relatives who are dealing with the challenge of addiction. Can you guys hear that? I see Brittany. Brittany can hear. Yep. And Mr. RU, he can hear. Okay, excellent. So they can hear us. As far as the feedback, it's going to be a little tricky because I'm using two devices, and this is my first time. The SupaTea Podcast Show is a homegrown. So as far as technology goes, I'm a little rusty, dusty, probably a lot. But this is my good sister, and we have been having conversations together offline. And she thought it was a good idea for us to get online and have this discussion and talk about it because it's something that is prevalent, I'm sure, all over the world. I'm in the northeast part of the United States of America. She is as well. And just in the urban communities, there is a lot of drugs. And even though we have worked hard to kind of shield our children from that as they got older and they had more freedom and they had more access to be like outside and interacting with different people. Unfortunately, they were exposed to those things. So I have a 26-year-old son. He is dealing with recovery right now from drugs. And she also has some children that are adults that have been there. They have already fully recovered, thank God. And it's a work in progress. And we want to just open up the floor and have a discussion about it. So you're free to speak on it. If you've had any experience with it, if you know a loved one, or if you are also experiencing something of that sort. On my YouTube channel, I have resources in the description so that there's hotlines and things for people to call if anybody comes in and is dealing with that challenge.
So
So some,
basically, she was explaining that yes, I do have a son that's actually um it's not he wasn't on drugs, he was an alcoholic, but it's addiction. Addiction is addiction. You know what I mean? And now he became a counselor actually. So it's like basically kind of being supportive here. I think that's what we're here for. To kind of, if we can, because a lot of people don't know resources, or they don't know who to go to, or a lot of them don't want to go to their own family. Because I know my son didn't want to go to me, you know. So they will go to a stranger first before they try to go to their own parent or their own, friend or family. Let me just say family. They would go to a stranger first because they're embarrassed. They don't want their family to know that they have an addiction, you know. And it's out here. It's rough. It's really rough out here. And as us being mothers, it's really it's really hard for us, especially when you fighting for your children's and your children's life, and they're not ready, and they're not ready, and they're not fighting for their own life. That's a tough. That's very tough. So
So if I can speak on that, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I don't know how I ended up in here, but I'm doing like internship to be a licensed clinical counselor.
Wow.
But
Okay.
hey,
bad thing that I ended up in here. I don't know that's really cool, but I am the child of an addict. So my mom is an addict. I don't
Okay.
have children, but I'm the child of an addict, so kind of seeing it from the other side as
Gotcha.
well. So whatever like you want to kind of feel like as part of a mental health advocate and um, driving for these people that have these issues, but please let me know how I can help, or what I can do. The more people that we can get to fight together, the more powerful.
Absolutely, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
I,
Brittany, you supposed to have been here. That's what happened. That's
Mhm.
how it works.
I was on a live and I got off, and for some reason I was like, let me just start my live again. I did. The guy downstairs, I mean, like, put me a jump in here.
So I have a question, if you don't mind sharing. Um, did your parent eventually recover, or was it something they struggled with like throughout your whole childhood?
Struggled her whole childhood. She ended up moving away from overdose.
My condolences. Yeah, that's tough. My condolences. Yeah.
And my siblings, like two of us, kind of took the route of not wanting to follow them, but the same route. So it's interesting how it affects the family.
People too. Yeah.
This is what we come from, so this is what we do. Or I'm gonna go through as my yeah, break those generational curses that we see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many siblings do you have? Oh wow, a bunch of y'all. Bunch of y'all. Yeah, it's something definitely we need to address. Are you here in the United States? You here in the States? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Texas.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think it's something we definitely need to address nationally. I know they have different organizations and they have rehabs. Um, just from my observation though, um, the ones that are available to the people that's like on Medicaid are really not that great. You know, they kind of just deal with the surface, you know, and they deal with the mechanics. I don't feel like they really take the time. And again, that's just through observation to go deeper. And I think that it's a deeper issue. It's not just a physical thing, but it's also a spiritual thing. And it's also a mental thing. And I feel like all facilities, rehabs, not just the ones that cost like $20,000 a night, because those ones actually deal with those things there. But I think they should all take like a holistic approach, you know, to recovery. And that's my personal opinion, you know.
Well, in the schools, I will tell you, the schools are not teaching
Mm.
critical dependency counselors any form of a 12-step program, because the 12-step programs are religious based. The
Mm.
schools are not teaching that. And recovery looks different for everybody. I know that. But while 12-step may not be good for everyone, if you have counselors that are educated in 12-step programs as well as other,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of broadens the range of stuff that we're able to give to people.
Mm.
But we're not being educated as counselors on 12-step programs because they're religious based. So I feel like that's not that we're seeing when
Yeah.
trying to help people.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's weird that they've separated that, you know. They've tried to separate spirituality from everything, you know, and it's really you can't separate it, you know. It's a part of everything. So it just makes sense that they would actually incorporate that into, you know, teaching people how to help people. So there's definitely a lot of work to be done.
So y'all know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get this guy off my life.
What guy? The guy
The
that's
one
with
that's
you?
there.
Um, I don't know how to do it.
That's why my other life was a bunch of randomness and I couldn't get out of it. So I had to end my life. I don't know how to get out.
I don't. It looks like I don't know if he can speak. If he can speak,
I want to
because I
disconnect
saw
from my
sign language.
live. I really want to disconnect from it and then reconnect.
Okay.
So Brittany, you follow. I think I'm followed. Did I push to follow you, Brittany?
Same.
Okay, so you'll know when I'm back on, but I gotta disconnect it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not too tech savvy.
Oh my goodness, where I'm at. Here I
You
go
still,
learning stuff. I'm learning.
it's okay. Take your time. I apologize. I don't speak sign language, so it made communicating. I don't know if you can read lips, but yeah, I couldn't really communicate with you.
Oh, there you go. Let me
Okay, and it's just you and I. I don't know why. Rahim.
I
Okay.
wanted him so off of that. I really did. It was ignoring me.
I don't know if he can speak. I don't know.
So um
Okay, so I'm just gonna end and restart. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I don't know how he got in there because I didn't let him in. And you can hear me on YouTube, right? So the can you hear me, sis? Okay.
yeah.
So the good thing
Who
about
who's
YouTube,
this?
the great thing about YouTube is
This
that
is terrible. I did not. Okay, who
once the live is complete on YouTube, then it is going to save and it's going to allow people to come back to the episode. Um so I could see like half your face on YouTube. I would like to see your whole face, or at least more than just that. There we go. There we go. And again, forgive me, everybody, with this camera situation. The SupaTea Podcast Show is homegrown. Okay, I don't have any cinema experience as far as like with cameras and microphones and things of that sort. I have just purchased pieces, and I could get behind the camera or in front of the camera, I should say. But trying to be behind the camera and in front of the camera at the same time, it's something that's possible with these devices, but it's challenging. So thank you for everybody's patience, whoever comes into the live. Um, and yeah. You get
okay.
the cousins back.
This is all new for me, you know.
Well, it's new for me too. Thank
I'm
you.
learning it. I just had to get some people off of there. I'm like, where's these people jumping in? How could they jump into your live if you ain't inviting them?
I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know.
mm. Now I'm
But don't
live.
focus. Don't focus on the people. Focus on the topic because the people gonna come and go. As long as nobody, I guess.
No, not if I didn't invite them, sis. I don't want them to be up here. Now, oh my God, that's a mug.
Oh yes, this is made by Brianna of BBD Designs. You can get one. You can order one. She custom makes it. I did one for my professor for their birthday, um, of their picture and whatever picture you want to put on it. She knows how to make it, and she's local, and I can send you her information. But yeah, this is a coffee mug. It holds well, it's a canister. It holds hot or cold, and that's the picture I picked. But I also put on there, I am truly myself. I don't know if you could see that there. It's probably facing the opposite.
I love it.
And then I put my name on the bottom of it too.
Nice.
Yeah. So whatever you want on there, yep. picture of you, your grandbabies, whatever.
So I'm sorry, TikTok. I had to go back out and come back in because I'm trying to learn all of how to do this. But the topic today is basically about making people aware of the drugs that's in our communities, that our children is actually getting a hold of, and us as parents, as moms, as sisters, as brothers, as aunts, whoever it is that's actually trying to save a loved one from being on these drugs out here. Like, you need like a whole village at this point. It one person cannot do it. You cannot do it by yourself. Take it from
Absolutely
me as
not.
a mother who dealt with a son who actually had an addiction. So, and it's not a game. It's really not a game. It's serious. And I was trying to bring my sister on because I'm on her podcast on YouTube. So, I'm trying to bounce back and forth on both. But, I think it's working. I think it's working.
It seems to be working. I mean, so I am on TikTok, but we're just not together on TikTok. So we're together on YouTube because we can see each other, right? You can see me. I can see you.
Yeah.
All right. But this is good. This
I
actually works. La La World. Okay, so
Look at Brittany. Brittany done pop back up on us.
there we go. Now we're all together.
That was wild.
Be
Right.
believe it.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to start. I kind of want to tell my story a little bit
Okay.
about a little bit about the struggle that I went through to try to help my son. Basically, it was like, ooh, so his addiction was alcohol, and it got really really bad. It got bad to the fact that my son was almost like dead, like he was killing himself basically. Um, and everybody know, you ever had a drink before, you'll know that alcohol, you be discombobulated. You don't, half of the times you don't know where you at. So if he had to be rushed to the emergency room. They actually called it. I never knew they had a such thing as alcohol abuse. You know, where you have to go to the hospital.
Yes,
Like the
yeah. Yeah.
emergency room, and they literally have to put IV in you and everything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I never knew nothing about that
Mm-hmm.
until, with my son.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it was really bad. It was to the fact that my son would be outside in the street, he was sleeping in abandoned buildings. I had to take my hand off because the more that me and my family fought for him, the more he did it. And I learned that, like, wow, it really took for us to actually back all the way up. But that hurt. It hurt so bad. That's your loved one. It's not. It's like, it's not easy because you think of all the crazy things. Like, if something happened to him, you're gonna try to blame yourself. Did I fight hard enough? Like, did I just really leave him out there? You know what I mean? You think about all of that. But what I'm realizing, that that's the only way that they're gonna. Now that my son is like, he's not addicted anymore. He went to a program. He stayed there. And it wasn't no go one day, come back home, because them programs wasn't working for my son. My son literally had to go and stay for like 6 months. So he actually did more than 6 months. He knew what he needed. He knew what he needed, and he knew 6 months was not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he ended up becoming a counselor. But like he told me, he said, "Ma, that was the best thing that you guys did, was back up and let me fall. I had to fall." He said, "When I was laying in my own urine and bruised up, nowhere to go, cold outside, frostbit fingers, toes, nothing to eat, nowhere to go, it woke me up. Like, I got to do something. I can't do this no more."
Mm-hmm.
Because we stopped answering the phone. We stopped answering the calls. But that hurt so bad. Oh my God. It hurt so bad. Because you be like, oh my God, maybe I should have answered that phone today. You know. And I just prayed. That's it. I kept it up. I got my
Mhm.
faith. So you gotta keep your faith and you gotta keep praying. And you gotta believe that this ain't even our battle. This is God's battle. This is not our battle.
Mhm.
So, but it ain't not easy. I just wanted to share a little bit about my son.
Well, thank you.
But
Because
mhm.
I appreciate you. You are definitely a godsend. I needed a mother to hear what it was like from a mother's perspective. I met people that was dealing with the challenge, and they said the same thing. I have relatives who have tried to help other people, and they said the same thing. However, and I've done it. It's not like I didn't. It's not like, oh, I didn't let go. I let go. He's fallen so many different times, though. So many different times. He's got stabbed up. He's had his jaw broken out there in the streets. Like so many different times, I felt like I let go, and then he would find his way back to me. So for a while, I was just thinking like this God was just giving him back to me. Like I was the only one that could be of help and could be of assistance because there was nowhere else for him to go. But I found out that there's a bunch of places, there's a bunch of resources that are available. And by me going back to school, I'm not studying that, but by me returning to school and plugging into a supportive community, I became more aware because they were there open arms to welcome him in, to connect him to the resources. However, he has to be willing to go forward with the resources. And my son is still dealing with that challenge right now, finding himself to be ready to actually go forward with the resources. There's openings where her son works at. We're in the same state. And they take my son's insurance, and they're able to accommodate him. Um, but he chose to go somewhere else. He chose to leave, and even though he called me afterwards, I said, listen, call me from recovery. I can't talk to you just like, oh, everything is cool because everything is not cool. When you in recovery, give me a call, and that's where I am right now with it.
Since I want to see your face on TikTok, we not seeing your face.
You can't
We
see my
like
face
got
on
your
TikTok?
nah, not like when you leave your head down here.
Uh, okay, so I'm working two things here. I don't know why you
So
can't
you
see my
gotta fix your
face.
one. No, you can't. You gotta fix your TikTok. You gotta fix your TikTok camera.
I don't know how to put it up. So I'm using my
You what is
tablet.
it?
So my
It's your
tablet.
tablet?
I'm using my tablet for TikTok. Hmm.
Okay, but you can't level it where you can see your face.
Um. So it is stationary, but not stationary. So there's no holder with it. With my phone, I'll show you. My phone is like in a thing. Like I don't know if you can see that, but that's where my phone is at. So with this, I have it just standing up, and then I have like a speaker in front of it to keep it from falling.
So tilt it. You have to tilt it though. You can't. So you acting like you ain't no old lady. You gotta tilt
Like I
it.
can't. I don't want it to drop. It almost
But
fell
you can't
for it.
tilt it where it's secure. Let me see. Let me
There's
see. Let
nothing
me
to
see. That's
hold it.
probably good.
So it's just me. I don't have a camera person. I don't have nothing to hold the tablet.
We just gonna see your chest.
That's all you can see. I can see my whole face though.
You can see your whole face.
On
We can't see
TikTok.
your whole face. Huh? On
On
TikTok.
TikTok.
No, we can't see you.
I don't know why.
No, Kaylee, I just saw your message. Can you ladies hear me? Because the ones on my side of the lab were saying,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. So I know that there are some people from my life who are either in recovery or struggling with the stuff. They caught all of us together on last. But
Yes.
how is it like when your son him telling her, call me when you're in recovery? What does that feel like as a mother? I mean, I can't
Mm.
imagine how hard I've gone through it with siblings, but I can't imagine how hard that is as a parent. I mean, where's that line?
It feels like the only way I am able to function is to let go. It feels like if I continue to do what my instincts is, to be there, to listen to him, to talk to him, that it's going to consume me. That's how it feels, to be honest. It feels because I've seen it. And I had to look at footage literally to see it. So when I first started school back, he wasn't around. He was outside. He wasn't making contact with me. So my only focus was being in school and applying myself to my studies. And so we have footage, of me performing. I sing. And then I see the difference of when he was back, when he was in my household, and it drained me. It literally drained me. It was like I'm still going doing the basic day to day stuff, but I was drained. It was heavy, and yeah, I felt myself just losing myself trying to help him. So it hurt, but I have to hold on to me. Otherwise, what is there? What do I have? Nothing at all. So yeah, it's very, very, very hard, but it's necessary, especially when you get the messages and the reinforcements that listen, they have to want to do it themselves. They have to want to do it. They have to want to do it. You can't force them to do it. And literally, before he stepped out of my house recently, that's what he said to me. I feel like you're forcing me to go. And I was just like, I just was quiet, because he was getting aggressive. And I just, let him emote
And
and
that
let
is
him walk out the
so
door.
scary.
But I've done the opposite before. Like I've stood in front of doors before. Um, I, I've done the opposite before, and it's gotten crazy. Like I was living in one place where I was on the second floor, and he literally climbed out of the window. There was no fire escape. He literally climbed out of the window and jumped out of the window
Oh my
because
God.
I wouldn't move from in front of the door. Yeah. So I've been through some serious challenges with him. Serious, serious challenges with
I
him.
know, um, and you may not want to say, and that's totally fine, but is
It's
his
a,
DOC alcohol too, or what is,
no, his drug of choice is crystal meth.
that's what my family battles too, and that's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very hard drug to battle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of people don't. I have to say this. I have to say this because I was shared it with a friend of mine, and they were so surprised, and I was surprised initially too. But my son's battle started 10 years ago, so now it's like I'm aware that it is everywhere. It is in all communities, and specifically, and when it comes to the urban communities, it is predominantly as a what do they call it? A party drug. They call it a party drug in the LGBT community. It is in that community heavy, 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 heavy. And a lot of people are not talking about it. You don't know until you dealing with a loved one and you mention it and they're like, oh yeah, that's a party drug, because I have family members that are married, same sex married, and they're like, oh yeah, that's a party drug. And I'm like, that's not a party drug. Like that's something that's very dangerous. But they talk about it like it's something casual, and I'm like, whoa, it's serious. It's serious. And a lot of people have just ideas like, oh no, that's just a drug that affects this group of people. No, drugs affect everybody. It's a nationwide thing. It's not just one community that's battling and dealing with drugs. It's nationwide, and we have to come together. I appreciate that you are helping people, but we all have to come together to deal with it, because it affects us
Yeah.
all one way or the other.
They have a saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to save one too.
Yep. It pretty much takes a village to do everything.
It do. But the thing is, we so much fighting against one another is disgusting.
Hmm.
But don't knowing that we all live life in somewhat way in the same way. Like we all going through something similar in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I never understood it. Like we all human, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we all gonna walk that life eventually of dealing with uh something dramatic or anything. We're gonna deal with death. We're gonna do with financial shit together. We're gonna deal with stuff, and all of us do it. It doesn't matter what color you is. It don't matter what nationality you is. We all is dealing with it.
Yep. Yep.
So we don't come and say, you know what? We like let's be real here. We need each other like in so many different
Absolutely.
ways.
Absolutely.
If addiction doesn't discriminate, addiction does
Nope.
not care
It
Nope.
sure
who you are.
Yep.
Addiction doesn't care what type of community you live in, whether you in the churches or even the suburbs. Addiction does not care.
And my sister had to bring that to my attention because, I live predominantly in the hood, so I just was under the impression that, this neighborhood, contributed a lot to him, making that choice, but my sister had to let me know, listen, no, I didn't live in the hood.
I told her. I grew up in the hood. We grew up in a beautiful home. It was suburban area. The schools were great. They're gonna be it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's everywhere. So it's
So
not
I
your
feel
neighborhood.
the
It is
culture
not.
contributes. I feel the music because they made it seem like it's cool, and you listen to the rap songs, and they're like, oh, they're popping perks, and they doing this, and they made it like it was cool. They put a beat behind it. They dressed up the rappers, and the girls are shaking their butts, and it's just like, no, there are consequences
They go
to
out,
this.
buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially too, the stigma around people who suffer from addiction. Our society has such a stigma
Mm-hmm.
around it, and men in particular, and young men
Mm-hmm.
seeking help for mental health and addiction. Uh, our society automatically perceives them as weak or not able to handle their emotions, and it
Mm-hmm.
causes them to never reach out and seek the help that they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently, at the end of last year,
Thank you,
started
Divine.
suicide prevention as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the most common thing that we see with young men is
Mm-hmm.
not reaching out because of how society is going to see that, which causes them to lean on other people with
Mm-hmm.
full circles that they're not able to get out of.
That's a valid point. Thank you for sharing that. Hmm.
Sis, it is so stressing me out that your face is not in this
It's still
photo.
not in the photo. Like I'm literally like holding my head down. I'm not even looking at the
Brittany,
YouTube
Brittany,
camera at all. So I
I
don't know
know
what
you
the
gotta be
YouTube is
like,
going through.
okay, in
So what
some
I
way
think
that
I'm
you
gonna
can
have to
tilt.
do is maybe hold
It's
it.
like we talking to your girls.
Look, I can see y'all though. I'm looking at
We
y'all
can see you
faces. Can you
now.
see me better now?
Now we can see you.
Okay, I'm holding it. So this is what I'm gonna have to
But
do.
you gotta find a way to prop it where you can tilt it, it can be right on your face.
Tilt it how? There's nothing to tilt it on.
What do you mean? You got stuff in the house?
It is on the desk and at the edge of the desk.
You don't have anything you can sit it up like behind it, like on it.
You mean like tilt it like that?
There you go, and sit it on something. Right,
Oh, you couldn't see, even when you
Brittany?
holding it, you couldn't see it?
Yeah, but that's gonna kind of get. I kind of think you want to be free
Oh Lord. All right, so maybe I'll put the speaker behind it, which I don't even know. I'm gonna stretch for the speaker.
because mine is don't have a holder, but it's sitting with my fake plant. Because Mhm.
Can you see me now?
For me, yellow,
Congratulations.
I look
It is hard,
Okay.
Doodle. I just and you know what? This is better like this because I can actually see the comments. You can see my face now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's amazing. This what I like.
Okay.
Right, Brittany. Absolutely.
Good. All right. Good.
Oh my
Good.
God, they dropping their dates. That is so cool. Like for
Congratulations. Keep it
real.
up. It's so worth it.
Congratulations.
It's really, really worth it. Congratulations to you all.
Oh
Can they hear
wow.
us? They can see us in your live, Brittany.
Carly, can y'all can hear them when they're talking too, right? I'm pretty sure they can.
Good, good, good work, good work.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Good.
See, it wasn't a coincidence. I'm
Nope.
glad that the little crazy guy made a mistake and put you in. It was a reason.
Yeah,
For real.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And it's amazing. It really is. Um, yeah.
You don't understand how supportive that just having a conversation about it, letting you know that you're not by yourself. Because I think that my son used to always say that. Oh my God, he used to say, "Oh, I'm by myself. I'm by myself." No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Exactly.
you're not by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have no clue for real what's going on. He was like, "Oh, I get it from my dad. Oh, I get it from and sometimes certain addictions, uh, it's like that ice got to be broken in the family. It can't keep going. But that was one of the things. His dad was a drinker, and yeah, and his dad, mom, and his dad's dad. So it was like it trickled down to my kid because I'm not a drinker. So it's like
I think the point that Brittany made also was very valid. Like, people were mental health has just become like a recent topic. Before
oh my
then,
God,
people really didn't
yes.
know how to regulate their emotions properly. They got
Oh,
stigmatized when they went to go look for help, so they wouldn't go look for help, and so they turned to substances. You know, they turned to alcohol. They turned to a way to not feel what they're feeling, instead of processing it and dealing with it and, getting past it. So I'm
right.
glad mental health is something that's more um, prevalent nowadays, and it's
Yeah.
trying to get away with the stigmatization of it, by saying it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to seek therapy. Like, that doesn't make you weak as a person. That just means that you're a human being. Like, we need to talk to people, we need to process our emotions. That's something that we need to do. What we're doing right now, we need to do this. We need each other. We need to have conversations with each other about these sensitive topics, feel comfortable enough to do that. We need this. Hmm.
and we need more people that are willing to put that sticky emotion and adding nothing to start
Absolutely.
being that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's brother, that man or
That's
Somebody's
woman,
true.
child. Yeah.
that's somebody's child, that's
Hmm.
somebody's son, that's
Hmm.
somebody's father.
Hmm.
And they need to be seen as people in order for the mass society to help them as people
Absolutely.
for one
Absolutely.
another. But that happen so people learn how to see them as people.
You're right.
Absolutely, Brittany.
You're right.
Absolutely.
And my
Because they
son,
treat, I've seen it. I've seen how they mistreat them, how they turn them away. How you think someone is going to get help if you mistreating them?
it's
A lot of
hard.
these organizations, a lot of these organizations and stuff like that, they got these people working, and I don't know if they angry or they going through their own stuff, but I don't think that they should do that. It's very delicate dealing with someone who has an addiction. Plus, and they got mental, anxiety, mental issues, and all of that. It to me, mental health is not a joke. It's really not a joke. But
Hmm.
everybody taking it like it is. And it will lead to some sort of addiction. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It really would. Whether it's gambling, whether it's
Sex.
sex, whether it's, you
Hmm.
know what I mean? We could, y'all know we could talk about this all day. Y'all
Hmm.
know that topic right there we could talk about all day.
Hmm. Hmm. And I could
Please,
say,
no.
like, living in the city, dealing with my son has allowed me to look at other individuals um, as somebody's child, So even when I see the guy or the lady that's outside in the middle of the street, in the middle of traffic, begging, disheveled clothes hanging off of them, the thought that comes to my mind is like, that was somebody's baby at one point, Like, they didn't get like that from nothing or just out of nowhere. Like everybody that comes here on this planet, we start out all the same as just innocent babies. So the fact that
We all do,
that's how I
right?
feel when I see them.
That's
I
true.
see them still like a baby, it's just like a baby that's lost. They don't know what to do, they don't know where to go. And a lot of times they're actually able to articulate, you know what I mean? Because they speak to me. If I'm not on a bus or, not on a car, they'll speak to me like hi. I don't know why. But they do speak to me and I speak back just as a regular human being. I acknowledge their humanity. So that is very important, and we all have to see them like that because, especially in New York City, people walk past people all the time. They don't pay them no mind all, at all, at all. It's almost like they're
It's a
afraid.
sickness. It is a sickness. But I'm not gonna lie, sis, because you from New York. So let me keep it real with you with New Yorkers. I'm scared. I'm a little scared of them over there because they want to shank you. I don't know. They be and it don't be and it don't be their fault. It really don't. It's what they're dealing with. It's there was never going on in their system. But believe me, I be wanting to when I go to New York to visit, I be wanting to be like, when they be like, hey, we want to have a talk. Because I don't mind having a conversation with you. Sometimes they want to have a conversation. They just want somebody to listen to them. But then I be a little worried in New York because I don't know. Because
Not
I don't
Tracy
know if I'm
though.
gonna get shanked. I don't know. I don't look at here. I'd rather get robbed than shanked. I'm telling you. You can rob me, take my stuff, but don't stab me.
Please stop in my comment section, Kendall.
No.
No, I can't wear. No, I want to. What they say?
One of them, she just said they have good vibes. I think I found your life for a reason.
Oh, see. Oh,
That's
thank
right.
you.
That's right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think that's why some of the people that's unhoused speak to me because they feel the vibration, so they know
Yeah,
they feel safe,
definitely.
you know? Yeah.
Definitely. When you can feel somebody vibe through a lie, that's a serious vibe. When Brittany got up there, Brittany was like, what the hell am I doing on here? What is going on? So I was telling Brittany, like, I don't know, this guy, and we pointed at the guy.
And he wasn't saying not a word at all. And then it said deaf up there. So I don't know whether he could hear, even though he's putting the thumbs up as if he could hear. So I was like, was he mute? I don't.
I don't think he didn't speak. I didn't think he speak English. He
Mm.
didn't speak English. But I want people to start using these apps, all this stuff they got. All you gotta do is put it up there. So when someone's talking and you do not speak English, it will come up what they're saying in your language. You know what I mean? That's it.
Here on TikTok too?
From both of you ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good. 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 I'm honored. It gives me even further hope with JJ. Like you're gonna get
Who
there.
is okay? I don't know these people.
I have people popping up wanting to co-host, and I'm just
Why my stuff is
co-host.
Yeah. Because they do all type of stuff here on TikTok. They have like little battles and stuff where like people come and they're
Oh
like
my god!
acting
And that's what
crazy
the
and
guy
stuff.
was
A
trying to
matter of
get me to
fact, let me plus sign you. There we go. I was even
do. Y'all,
following
can y'all
Brittany.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the guy was trying to do to me.
He was trying to
He
battle
was trying
you.
to get me to battle. Ever since I had TikTok, I never did the bat. I never did that. I'm not a
I
kid.
see you, Doodle.
I'm
Doodle is
not a
like
kid.
heck
I'm
yeah.
like 54 years old, like grown lady. I don't want to battle.
I don't want to battle. They be going
I
hard.
don't. I
I
just
don't
want
know
to
what it's
help. I
about.
want to be able to talk about good things and help one another. Because I got kids that work in places that can help. If you're in New Jersey, it depends on where you at. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you. I
Like
appreciate you.
my son already told my sister's son, like they have beds available, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the program, because a lot of places don't have beds available. And the way he set the place is amazing. It's like
Or don't
your
accept the
own
insurance.
house, like you're
So
in a
many
house.
challenges.
It's
So
very
many
nice.
challenges.
And it's in South Jersey, New Jersey, so.
Hmm. Like with my son, he's even been to the hospital and he wants to detox, and they're like, "Oh, we don't detox for that substance." And I'm like, "Huh? Let me talk to the nurse." And the nurse is like, "Yeah, no, we don't have a detox for that. That's not a life-threatening substance." And I'm like, "What?" Like they have literally like codes of what they can detox
They
you
be
from when
disgusting.
they
You see what
have
I
a
mean?
detox facility. Like you have a space for this. Why wouldn't anybody that's dealing with addiction be able to go into this space?
It's disgusting.
Hey, can we bring in one of my friends in recovery? She's asking for
Yes, absolutely.
Sure, absolutely. Come
Carly.
on.
I don't know if they requested, but if
She,
she's
I'm
not.
not. So I'm being me being the host, right? I
She
think
coming.
she has to come on and actively be live on me, and I accept her request on to bring her on.
Yeah, because we can't see your comment.
I'm a co-host, Carly. So go to Lala World and go request it from her because I'm only a co-host, but she should be able to allow you.
Yeah, I
And if
will
it
do.
doesn't work there, come over to the Super T Podcast Show.
Her name Carly, right?
It should
And she
pop
got a
up.
pink shirt on.
Yep.
So let me follow her back. I just followed her back.
We'll put her up there. I'm just like crashing out live. I'm sorry.
You are fine.
No,
You
you're
have nothing
not.
to apologize for. You are definitely a godsend. For real.
I think, the more people we can hear, especially from personal experience, through the eyes of someone that's personally lived it, the
Mm-hmm.
better we know how to help more people, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Carly, were you able to request it from either one of them?
She requested from Lala. I think Lala's letting her in, right?
I'm trying to get her in. It says,
Did she see her picture?
Kaylee, I love you. Thank you. She said yes, Brittany is a godsend. I work with her every day.
Good, good, good. It's special work, man.
okay, she has to go live. She has to ask to join my live.
Love you, Kaylee, so much.
I'm following her, but she has to ask to join my live.
All right, Carly, go request it again. We'll see if we can
Tell her to, or tell her also to come to the Super T podcast. Maybe she can get in over here.
or go over to the SupaTea
Podcast
Podcast.
show. Mhm. Yes, not so. So you missed the whole introduction. How the Super T Podcast Show is a homegrown
No,
podcast.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
go. I
because
don't want to go
I am
live with
not that
her.
tech
Okay, so
savvy.
let me tell you what. No, sorry to interrupt. What Carly doing is asking me to go. She's being a host for me to go live with her. I'm already on a live host. Let me invite her into my co-host so she can be up here with all of us.
Okay,
Do that make sense? Did
I
I
think so. I don't know.
I don't know that much about TikTok, like really.
It says invite. You'll just get
Okay, so you got to
notified
invite. Okay,
if you
so we
go
good.
live with guests.
We're gonna figure it out. That's for sure.
We are.
Trying, Carly. We trying.
We're gonna get you up here.
That is just so cool how I really feel like God just picked me up and dropped
They
me
should have
right.
joined my panel as guests. I thought they were guests. They not guests. I'm talking to
That's
my
what I
cousin.
said. No.
My cousin has more tech experience than me. I thought you guys were on here. This is Battles Form. We're in Battles Form.
I don't want to be in battle form. So what is battle form?
That means you're not on my thing as a guest. It's like, it's for people to come and tap our screens. That's why we see our own comments and not everybody's comments. You can't see my comments. I can't see your comments. Yeah. So
So when I came and then when
that's
I
why
went
he was
live,
in there.
when I went live to the host, right? Because I want to be the host, right? So if I be the host on my TikTok, how did I go into battle?
I don't know because I'm hosting. That's why I'm a host. I'm hosting on my TikTok, and she's on her TikTok. So we're not. You're not. We're not on one page as a panel.
Oh.
Yeah. So people on her that's in her thing can tap her screen. No.
Oh, I'm gone. What happened?
Yes. No, no, no. Stay right there. I think I can. I think okay. I'm gonna follow you back. I think I can invite you. I see Carly. Um.
We
Okay.
lost one though. I can only see one of you now.
Yeah, I can only see you too. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Invite Carly. Oh, I have. Oh, you gotta go. Yep. Okay. So drop down and come into the Super T, and I'm gonna send you invite to come in as a panel on the panel.
This
I
is
need to
some
drop out.
weird
Mm-hmm.
shit.
I guess just end my live and they'll drop me out and then come to your page.
Stay there, Carly. Yep, because I see Carly. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Carly in, invite, and then I'm gonna bring Brittany in, invite, and then now we're just waiting for. I'm waiting for Lala, invite. Okay. Okay, I see you, Carly. Hi, and I see Brittany,
Hi, Brittany.
and I hear Lala. Now, thank
That's
you
what
so
I was
much,
trying to
Doodle.
do. This is
Doodle,
what
how
I
can
was
I
trying
make
to
it
do.
bigger? How can I make them bigger, Doodle?
There should be a thing that says something about the grid to make the grid bigger.
Okay.
I just don't know. I don't remember how to do it. I knew it was something with the grid.
Did you do okay? Change my grid. Where do I find grid at? In settings.
I believe so, yes. I could be wrong though.
Flip camera, mirror video, mute microphone, pause. Oh, settings. Moderators, rankings, hear my voice. Okay, that ain't it. I'm like pressing the pictures. That ain't doing it. Expand. Okay. Well, okay. I figured
Hi,
out how to
Carly.
expand it. I don't know how to like grid it, but okay. Hello.
I need to do that.
It's okay. Let's get Lala up here.
Y'all don't see me?
I see you, girl, but we gonna make you big, okay? We see you. There we go.
Hi, Carly. We becoming IT techniques and all of that today. We fixing stuff. We learning a lot of stuff today.
That part. Thank you. Thank you so much, cousin. Doodle had to let me know. I was like, I
Thank
don't
you,
know.
Dodo.
I was telling Brittany in comments that I have 10 years sober from being on pills.
Congratulations.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
And then I was on another substance for I'll be sober for a month this month.
Congratulations. Good job, Carly.
Congratulations, Carly.
Good
Yes.
job. How do you feel? Do you feel like I don't know, how do you feel?
It feels good, but I still have days I struggle with it. And
Got
it's still
you.
great. It's been rough. I was sober over a year, or being over a year, and then someone I thought was a friend decided to read with me and went on a bender for about 4 or 5 months, or 4 months, and ended up having a urinal seizure because of it.
Right.
And almost died from overdosing. And yeah, that was kind of my wake up call to be like, all right, I can't do this anymore. And then came clean to my parents about it, and now they don't have any of they still think I'm doing it.
Gotcha. Got
So it's
you.
kind of been a struggle trying to build back up the trust with them.
Hmm. It's gonna take some time, but it's you have to focus on your healing. You have to stay focused on your healing and what vision you have for your life. You know, now being sober. Oh my God. I see you got a buddy there loving you.
It's my crazy one. She likes to lay on top of me.
She love you.
Mm-hmm.
She feel your spirit. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to take some time with mom and dad. You know, they're going to be fine, but that can't be your focus. Your focus is you. It's all about you. You know, you got
Yep.
to be selfish sometimes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you going through your healing and you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to be strong for you got to sometimes, hey, listen, they're going to believe what they want to believe, but long as you know what you're doing and your fight is your fight, what you're fighting with, because it took for you to have the strength to even do it from the beginning and start it to even get off, right? So it took that
Mm-hmm.
strength in you. So you're gonna build that strength right up to the like, okay, y'all can think what y'all want to think, but I need to continue this because I don't need that to play in my mental neither. Like I don't need that negativity neither. You know what I mean? You don't, because you don't.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish my parents had TikTok sometimes. Be like, I'm sharing this so you can listen to it. Exactly what you just said.
It's a
Right.
lot. We have a lot of growth to do. You know, we have a lot of growth to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is definitely a step in the right direction just for everybody, you
It
know?
is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Kaylee from when we were all split up, Kaylee jumped back in the main one. So
With
Okay.
Kelly, yes. But
I see
yeah,
Kaylee. Hi. Do you want to come in about? Because how do I get her inside? I think I have to click on her. I guess I can see your comment. Yep.
yes, we can.
And I'm gonna follow you back. And I think you should come
Kayla,
inside
I
because I
think
have
I
a
just
couple of
followed
boxes.
you.
No,
I
you
think
don't
I
want to come inside. My bad.
you just did.
Okay. Just disregard the invite. But yes, I can see your comment.
Oh yeah, I'm following Kaylee now. I knew I did. I was
Okay.
when I was trying to get back on, I seen her thing flash up, and I pushed follow her. Mhm. I knew she was a part of us.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was. I knew it was. I knew it wasn't that guy with his peoples because
Well,
they keep trying
hey,
to jump into my
even though
thing.
he came in battle mode, he was like the conduit of the connecting of us. You know what I mean? I didn't even know we were in battle mode.
He wouldn't have dropped me in there somehow. I don't know how he did it.
I'm okay with it. He did. He did.
That
He
part.
did something good.
That part. That part.
Okay, I love you too. Stop it.
And then the thing is, I'm learning too, you guys. Like a lot of these programs, and I don't, and I mean, I know I'm probably I'm probably sounding like they're probably like, oh, that's impossible. This group is important for a lot of reasons. Why
Mhm.
this group is important is because people can vent, we can cry, we probably gonna get ugly, we probably gonna get passionate, we gonna get deep, we gonna get angry. You know what I mean? We gonna do all of that up here. But we still gonna come back, and when it's time to come back and do it all over again, as many times as we need to do it. You know what I mean? Because what I'm learning is a lot of these places, they want medical insurance, what kind of insurance you got. A lot of people ain't got no damn insurance. It's too expensive. Everything's too damn expensive out here, you know? And why I got to have a certain insurance to be a part of a group or be a part of something that need to help me uplift me. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. And if you don't have it, they're gonna charge you. Yeah. Yeah. Because I myself, which will be the next topic on the next day, not today, I dealt with my own mental health. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
look at me now. Look at
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm ready. Like, let's go.
Yeah,
Like,
Kylie said therapy is not cheap with self pay. Yeah, I
oh
can
my God,
imagine.
it is ridiculous. Even with my insurance. And I work for a hospital, but it's expensive. I still get a fee. Like it's expensive. So if I didn't have it, this here is this platform. It's like this here. We starting this, me and sis.
It's a safe healing
It's a
space.
safe haven. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What I've always wanted for SupaTea Podcast. Everybody always asks me, they're like, "What is it about? What is it about?" And I'm like, "It's a safe space, it's a space to grow." And
Yeah, absolutely.
so I prayed, and I'm glad that it has come to it's growing to be what I want it to be. People be like, "What kind of tea you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm not gossiping, people. My
Oh
tea, I
no.
specifically tell people my tea is matcha tea. It's a concentrated green tea, so it's going to be healthy. So the objective, the intent is for people to be better than when they first came in, even if they just feel better because they let a load off, just because even if they feel better because they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel like, damn, my feelings are actually validated, like
Yes.
somebody else sees me as a fucking human. Excuse my language. Can you say fuck on here?
You can't
They
say
see
fuck. You
me as
can't.
a human being, but for real, and we're women, like it's a safe space for the guys too, but I think we really need to have safe spaces as women.
We
We
do.
deal through a lot.
We do.
I'm personally going through perimenopause right now. I don't know if any of y'all know about that.
No, sis, they don't know. They don't
But
know.
Brittany don't seem like she know about it yet. Just to prepare you.
Brittany
For
or Carly, either one of them, they don't know about that.
Carly, I don't know how they I don't know. Carly, but maybe approaching it,
She's still like a
maybe.
baby.
She a baby too?
She's a
Okay. I'm
baby.
not in your 20s. You're in your 20s, 30s.
I'm 33.
Okay. All right.
I
So,
can
yes,
see it. They got you can still see it. Yeah.
very, very young. Yes. So, for me, I don't know how like your adolescence was when you hit puberty and stuff, but my hormones got very like 4th of July. And what my experience in perimenopause,
It's bad,
they
y'all.
have
It's really
went
bad.
to that to the zillion. So when they talk about like ladies over 40, like how things increase, yeah. And it's just I have to learn my whole body all over
It's
again. And
bad for her, y'all. If the people upstairs walk too hard and the wall vibrates, she vibrate. She be like, I can't take it. I'm going through it. I'm going through it.
I have a question that I would like both of you to give your thoughts are open to it.
okay.
Okay. As a parent of an addict,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like society in general, as a general whole, will say or have this notion that you just
Because mm-hmm.
y'all feel like that. Like I know every parent's needs is different. I don't have children, but I feel like society is so quick to look at the parents.
Absolutely. In certain circles,
Oh,
I have
yes,
experienced
honey.
that.
Absolutely. You want to answer that one first or me?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Let me jump right on in. I love to. Look. I'm telling you, they were like with my son, right? When he went to the hospital, because he had to be rushed to the hospital, it was bad one day. I told you that's what I learned about. I didn't nothing to know about alcohol abuse and all of that stuff. So when we get to the hospital, they like, is everything all right going on in the home? And stuff.
Mhm.
I said, what? They said, like, how is the house? How's the home? How's everything there? Is dad there? Um, mm. So y'all think this coming from the house. Right? So they do look at us. They do look at us. And it's so sad. But no, you know, and like I told them, I said, yeah, it's so pitiful that why do we as the parents got to get the finger pointed at us? And I'm not gonna sit here and act like that a lot of times a lot of children did start using drugs and became addicted to things out there because of their household setting. Yes, they did. Because they were in a toxic home where it was abused and the kids were actually being mentally abused, maybe not physical, but maybe both. So a lot of it do come from home, and they see more of that than less of that. So that's why they automatically like, so what's going on in the household? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm working and busting my ass. That's what's going on. And dad is working. Like this is what we doing. Like no. Yeah. So it wasn't
And,
from there. They do.
well,
It's crazy.
I mean, I must say, I am a DV survivor. So there was abuse in my household when my son was younger. I also was a teen mother, so a lot of things I just didn't know, until I was dealing with it. I did get out of that, but I do believe it plays a part. But when it comes just from society, yes, I have gotten that in different spaces and places. The community that I'm plugged into now, I don't get that. And the reason why I don't get that, I feel, is because they met me before they met my son. So they got an opportunity to see who I was, see what my character was like, and then they met him, versus a community that doesn't know me or my child. If they just see us together, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, no," they're gonna look at me a certain way, and I think that's a bit of human nature. You know what I mean? Because human nature, we feel like people's children is supposed to take after them, so to speak, or take after one of the parents. So when we see a child or a person that's struggling, we feel like, oh, well, where you learn that behavior from? I don't think it's just a clinical thing. I think it's a part of human nature, unfortunately. We have to grow, we have to evolve past that mental state. We have to be like, okay, let's look at this for what it is instead of trying to blame somebody for the issue. Let's find a solution to the issue. That's
Mm,
my personal thought on it.
mm.
What's going on?
A lot of mm. She just touched me with the question. I just was thinking about it because a lot of parents do get accused of when our kids fall off into something like that. Like when our children get out here with these people that we tell them that we don't want them to be with. Because as parents, we be like, oh, that person ain't good for you to be around. But you don't listen. You still gonna go ahead and be around them.
They
You know
will
what I mean?
argue you all the way down, okay?
And look, and Carly, you agreeing? Like, yeah, I think, yeah, because it's so true. It's like we as parents, we really be trying to fight for our kids, and it's so
And warn them,
it just be like like, and
and they
then
want to fight
the
too.
society
Like,
will
hold
look
up
at
now.
us like with the
Hmm.
judgmental eyes, like,
Hmm.
because I used to get judgmental eyes because I had more than one child that went through the walk. I had a child that really, like, I don't trust them. I don't. I can't trust them in the house with me because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I'm afraid for both of them.
Hmm.
I'm afraid for both of them.
I get
And
it.
I know it's not him. It's
No, I
not.
get it. I get it. Trust me, I
It's
didn't
not
even
him.
have knives in my house at one point.
Yeah, you couldn't
I
have the
dealt with
knife.
butter
Yes,
knives
you
because
had
I
to,
was
and
just
that's
like,
something
I don't
else.
know, the frame
Yes,
of mind my son is going to go into. Um,
absolutely. Had to hide everything. I'm telling you, sharp objects,
yeah.
statues, like anything that I know a blunt object can hit me in my head and take me out. It's sad that you have to think like that, but especially when you see them in that aggressive stage. Like when they like, oh, leave me alone. And you look at them like, I'm your whole mother. Really, this is how we talking to me? And but it's not them. It's just like you got to think like that. And it is a sickness. It's really a sickness. Like seriously. And no nobody. I tell people though. I used to tell my son, don't you let nobody tell you no different. It is a sickness, and it's also to me. And you know me. I'm spiritual. You guys. But sometimes I'll be like, that ain't nothing but the devil trying to keep hold of my child.
Right.
Hmm. So I have a question for you, Brittany. Especially since you have dealt with the same substance in your family. Has your family members, have they kicked it? Are they like recovered from it? Are they still dealing with it as a challenge?
My so my mom overdosed. She passed away in 2005,
Mm.
and her baby was one.
Hmm.
My younger brother, that's closest in age to me, he did a good time. And
Really?
he was getting it from his dad. We have different dads, but he was getting it from his dad, who would then give it to him, and he would give it to his child. And I don't have kids, so it's hard to. There's a line where I know
Hmm.
that.
Of course.
Give it to your child and say they'll have, and you can do whatever you want together, knowing what he's going to do with it. And
Oh
my younger sister,
wow.
same thing. They have the same dad, same path. And my
Sorry to
sister
hear
ended up
that.
pregnant, having a baby that she does not have
Mm.
because of that. And to my knowledge, my brother is, he has kicked it finally after about, I don't know, 10 plus years of active addiction.
Hmm.
To my knowledge, he has, but my sister is still struggling.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that's
Yeah, for real.
whew.
And it's, you know, kind of like what you guys were saying earlier of you can give them every resource possible, but you can't make them utilize it. It's like you
Exactly.
can
Yes,
feed a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly.
absolutely.
I could give
Exactly.
you the whole truck of water, but I can't make you drink it. And
Hmm. They
you
have
know,
to
there was a
want
point
it.
where I told my brother, I'll pay for any rehab in the country. I don't care where you want to go. I'll take you. Just go. And no,
I know that feeling.
he was like, I'm not ready. I won't do it. But his rock bottom came in a spell, unfortunately, when he
Oh
was
my
Mm.
doing his
God.
time. And
Hmm.
once he
Hmm.
came out, he came out and saying, "I'm going to change. I'm not going to do it anymore." And it's hard to believe. It's hard to trust because
He said it before, obviously.
it's
Yep.
like, okay, but for how long? This
Hmm. Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of waiting to have other people, and nobody would trust that. But he, instead of letting that beat him down and say, "Well, nobody trusts me. I'm just going to do it," he took it and said, "All right, you don't trust me today, and you may not trust me tomorrow, but 5 years from now, when I'm still sober, you're going to start to trust me." And that's what he does every day.
Good for him. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah. Good for him. Yeah. It's tricky. But I really feel like that losing your freedom is a wake up call, because you wake up every day and you're around bars, you're around other men, and you have nothing to do but to think, like how the heck did I get here? You know what I mean? And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for that, and I pray for your sister, that she gets recovered too.
And
Because
she
I
is.
feel it's a whole nother life for them to experience outside of addiction. I feel like addiction keeps them just stagnated, and it just keeps them in like a bubble. And there's just so much more to life. There's so much more to life. So many things to enjoy. You can enjoy life without partaking of something that's going to um, take your mind elsewhere. So yeah, praying for all our loved ones. You okay over there, Lala?
I'm sending people asking me what's my TikTok thing, but I'm trying to send your thing to them. Like Stephanie did the podcast. You got to share your podcast with the ladies too. Um, because we on both.
Oh, you mean on yes. Yes, we are also on YouTube, ladies. So I don't know if you have YouTube channels, but the Super T Podcast Show is also we're filming live on YouTube as well. I haven't actually looked in that camera so much, but if you see me look up into the air, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my phone camera.
How cool is that? No, I don't have a channel, but
Do you have a YouTube account?
yeah, like where I just watch videos.
Yeah, so you could watch it from there.
You can still be up there.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
how cool is that?
But I don't know. I don't know if more than one person could go over there. I think only two people could go over there. It's not the same as TikTok, where different people could go in the box. So they could go over there and watch it, but I don't think they can go over there like how they over here interacting with us. I'm not sure though. Not 100%. Do you know Doodle? Is Doodle still around? Doodle maybe around, maybe not. Doodle is my cousin. She's the one who let us know that we were in battle mode and didn't even know we were in battle mode. So I see you ladies have puppies. How many puppies you got? What's their names?
I have three. This little brat that won't leave me alone is Luca.
Luca.
I have a Loki and a Jazz.
Okay. All girls?
And she's the only girl.
Oh, okay. Loki's a guy. Are they all the same type of dog?
And Loki is the German Shepherd mix, and then Jazz is the Maltese.
Nice. Oh, I got one little one.
He's my old little man. He's 14. Will be 15 in October.
Oh, and where's your pup? Oh, you have a German. Yes, is that a German mix or Hey, he's a husky. Hey,
There's that
I
boy.
see your ears. Can you hear? Yep. He's like, who is that person? What am I hearing, Mom?
Yeah.
Relaxing.
On the couch and watches me all day. He's the chillest dog ever.
Nice.
Mine likes to be in my lap.
I see.
He takes himself right back over there.
Well, I tell you, I need not to touch nothing up here.
They need to see your boy. Oh, he's always judging. I'm reading Callie's comment.
The few pictures I've seen of him, Brittany, he always does look like something.
I'm an animal lover. I just don't like to deal with the other parts of taking care of them, like predominantly picking up the poop. So that's why I don't have any, but I do love them.
I am actually dogs.
Really?
I think they're so cute. And I definitely don't like cats.
No, I love them. I love felines.
But dogs, I'm afraid of them, but I think they're so beautiful and they're so smart. But and then I'll be scared because I got big.
Oh.
So when you got attacked by a dog and you're a little girl, you don't forget it.
I know just yesterday, my boyfriend was on the phone telling me he wanted me to get a Belgian Malinois dog. I want one too. And I was like,
What I don't know what that one even looks like.
it's like a German Shepherd, but it's the dogs that the police use in like
Oh.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Who do you think is gonna exercise that dog daily? Because I know you don't think it's gonna be me.
Callie said her dog is too hyper.
Because why not ask to join back with your podcast because I got cut off and you're not doing it.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Welcome to the live chat. Oh, I see. Let's see. I see like your face just froze over there.
Who else just want to join? Okay, it's fine.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the phone. I'm using my tablet for TikTok and I'm using my telephone for YouTube. YouTube is still recording. I mean it's over an hour. I really haven't been looking in the YouTube camera as much. I don't know what that episode is going to look like, but what I can say is that in the description on YouTube, I have national hotline information, and I have a whole bunch of other helpful links and resources. So whoever is on the YouTube side or who watches the YouTube, they can see those links. And if they need some assistance and they need some help, and they could click the links and reach out. I'm going to actually stop the YouTube right now. And so that we're just doing TikTok for the remainder of the time. Okay? Okay, she heard me. But I'm going to end the live stream over there.